and welcome to another anatomy video. Today it's the ribs. Right, so here's the here we are looking at a rib from above. You can see that we start off with a head, then we have a neck, we have a tubercle, and there's two different portions: a non-articular portion and the articular portion. The articular portion of the tubercle. Now, this all you need to know is that the tubercle articulates with the transverse processes facet of the vertebra. Okay, we have an angle, the weakest point, so always look posterolateral where the angle is for rib fractures first. And it curves around here, doo-doo-doo, moving to form the costochondral joint. So the back will be costovertebral joints, yeah, and at the front will be our costochondral joint, between the costal cartilage and the rib. And the costal cartilage will articulate with either the sternum or the costal margin. Okay, so these are typical ribs. They are the majority of the ribs. Some of them are weird. Obviously the floating ones are different. Ribs 1 and 2 are different. This is a standard rib. Let's look at this view now. So we're looking as if we are here, looking this way, right? So we're looking from the posterior anteriorly. This is the arrangement in situ. You have two demifacets for the vertebra superior to its level and for the vertebra on its level. So we say that the ribs articulate with the vertebra of their level and the one above. So if this is fifth rib, it will articulate with T5 and T4. Now note that the vertebra articulate with the rib of their level and the rib below. So that could be a common question. Common question could be, what does T5 articulate with posteriorly? What do the ribs articulate with? Don't forget the costal cartilage at the front, but also don't forget that they articulate with their levels, thoracic vertebra, and the one above. Okay, we have our articular part of the tubercle, so this will articulate with that transverse process. Boom, coming off here. We then have this thing called the costal groove in the body, and this is where the neurovascular bundle will run. So you'll have your intercostal vein, your artery, and your nerve. From superior to inferior, that's the way that they run. And they're running on the inferior surface of this rib. So if you want to insert a needle, to take a biopsy, to aspirate, if you want to get into that thoracic cavity for whatever reason, the golden rule is the main neurovascular bundle. There are some accessory ones that run on the top, but the vast majority, the bigwigs, the important ones, run in the costal groove or just underneath the costal groove here. So always advance your needle on the superior border of the rib. And that superior border of a rib, if you think about it, is the inferior portion of the intercostal space. So stick your needle on the top of the rib and advance forward to avoid the neurovascular bundle. And there we are.